Hi everybody, Judy here at River City Sewing, bringing you this week's video news. Well, we've done some zhuzhing with some of the classes and events on the booking page. Well, we've had to do that for a couple of reasons. One, I've scheduled Bernina Club for August when I'm actually going to be at Bernina Academy. Well, it was never going to work, right? So we've had to zhuzh that forward to next week. So if you're thinking about coming to the Bernina Club here at the store, it'll be next week. All right. So have a look at the booking page and get the date and the time. Yeah, I didn't realise that I'd scheduled that Bernina Club for when I'm actually going to be at Bernina Academy. So that was never going to work, right? So if you are thinking about coming in, like I said, just have a look at the dates and times and get yourself booked. It's going to be fun. We'll do a little bit of have a bit of discussion about some of the new items from Bernina. There's some new hoops. There's these new beautiful Liberty Bernina Liberty editions, limited editions coming out. A few other bits and pieces as well. So if you're a Bernina owner and you'd like to come along and join in the fun, please by all means book yourself in. It's a free session to come along to these brand clubs, so we'd really love to have you in store. Have a look at all things, in this case Bernina. They go for about an hour or so. It's not very long. We like to just go through a few things that are very brand centric as far as things just relating to, say in this case, Bernina. So if you want to learn a little bit more about Bernina and get a few hints and tips about using your Bernina, then why not come in to our Bernina Club sessions. No new stuff this week as far as something super new and exciting. I'm just waiting on some shipments to arrive at the start of the new month. We will be posting some items in our newsletter part, so not in this video but in the newsletter part of our weekly news. I like to put the pictures in and links so that if I do feature something in there that show you what we have, it might be a book or a gadget or some fabric or all those kinds of things, that you get a closer look on the website. So it's easier to do that in the email part than me talking. Okay, I can show you quite a few things, but things that I wanted to highlight today. We've got quite a few little kits that the girls made up for me. So in our cleanup, which I call the Great Sort of 2026, we found some interesting packaging and we decided to do these little kits up. Some of them we've got fat quarters, or they've done up. This one's got a little book with some fat quarters and some quilty stuff in it. Other ones have got little sewing stuff in. Some have got EPP stuff in. We've just made these so that if you're looking for a little gift or something you just want to pick up and take, or you got a last minute little prezi to give somebody, these are available in store, and we're making a few of those just as little grab and go type of gifts and little packs. So there'll be a few more of them as they come through. They're all different, so at the moment they're all a little bit different. Unfortunately you won't be able to see them on the website because we only have only a few of them, and every single one of them is different. So it may be a good thing to come in and have a look at. Don't forget, behind me is the clearance bin, and nearly everything in that bin is 50% off. There's new stuff goes in there all the time. So if you're coming in and having a look around, come and have a look. There's things like there's some machine embroidery stuff in here. There's machine mats if you want something to put on under your machine. This one was $24.95. So, do the maths, it's about $12.50, okay? And it's got little pockets, much better to have that ready. We've got some kits, we've got bag kits, lots of different things in that clearance bin. There's some patterns, little panels, anything that it's coming to its end of shelf life here as far as, we need the room to turn over. goes in that clearance bin, and then it gets the 50% off, up to 50% off. Okay. We also have some end of run, end of bolt fabrics and stuff like that. As we finish a bolt, we might only want a little piece left, or you don't quite need a meter, or it might be just the end of a print or a pattern. Don't forget to have a look at some of those as well. Okay. So next week, like I said, you just need to check the booking page. We've had to do some zhuzhing because unfortunately our Miss Sophia is going to be away from us for a little while. She's hurt her leg, so she's not going to be here at the store for a little while. So we've had to zhuzh some of the classes and events and where I've got to fit in and cover some of those. So if you are looking to do, if you're not quite sure of what's happening in the store, the booking page for the classes is the best place to go. Dylan is taking some leave next week, so that's why there's a little bit of a gap in the service bookings, but we're still into September for bookings. So if you're thinking about getting your machine service, book yourself in on the repair and service booking page. Don't forget, there are new charges and service fees up now from the 1st of July. So you might want to, if you're not sure, come in and see us and we'll let you know exactly what they are, but they're all available up online at our website. All right. In the meantime, hope you've all been getting into your sewing and getting that Christmas sewing done. There's still heaps of our Christmas lines still available here at the store. Some of them are getting a little bit low. Some of the panels are starting, everyone's sort of taken them on board and started to get their Christmas sewing on with the really cool panels. But look, lots of Christmas stuff still here for you to have a look at, as well as a load of other stuff we've got here in store. So next week we are still running on same classes that are happening. The only change for next week is that the evening patchwork class will head to fortnightly. So tonight being the last weekly scheduled Thursday night patchwork, will go ahead. Thursday night after that, the next one will be 2 weeks away. All right, so that frequency for the Thursday night patchwork class will change from the 1st of August and then go to fortnightly. The Tuesday evening dressmaking class is still happening each week. So if you were looking to do some garment sewing and you want to get back into it, then the Tuesday night dressmaking class is still running every week. It is very popular, so you just have to book ahead if you're going to get your spot there. All right, okay? So everyone loves that class on Tuesday evening. But good time to take a look at what you want to make from your stash. If you want to do different things, you want to learn something new, there's lots of different things that you can do here at the store. So that's all I've got for you this week. Getting back into it, I'm filling in for the Know Your Machine classes today and for the next few weeks. So if you've bought your machine from us and you've received a Know Your Machine lesson, I would suggest you get that booked in as quickly as you can. I'm working on getting all of our Know Your Machine classes online. So if you've had a Know Your Machine class gifted to you as part of your package, you would have received a little, if it was included with your new machine purchase, you would have received a card with a QR code and a coupon code. Not all machines have that benefit when we sell them. So if you have got one and you haven't done your Know Your Machine class yet and you would like to do the one-on-one, you need to start booking those in, because by the end of the year, some of those will be completely gone, okay? And there'll be an online class. So if you have them, we need you to use them and book yourself in for your Know Your Machine class, okay? So I'm working really hard to try and get all of our machines that we sell a Know Your Machine class that you can do online at home, so that you can refer back to it rather than just do a one-on-one. We will still have some one-on-ones available for certain machines, and we will still have a one-on-one lesson available for people who would like to purchase that. It's just that, you know, most people just want to learn their machine a little bit more and get the most out of it, and we are working towards all of those being online so that you've got the facility when you want to sew, you can go back and refer to them. So it's a work in progress. Like I said, there's so many machines that we have to do. It's a fun thing to work towards, to getting them all available online. But big job. All right, so I better get moving. The store's going to open shortly, so thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you in store really soon. Don't forget, look in, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe for the email version of the news with a link to the YouTube video, because there's extra content as far as specials, features on machines and product and patterns and all those kinds of things every week. So if you haven't subscribed for the email newsletter, why don't you go on the website and do that. So until next time, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you in store really, really soon, and bye for now.